What?
You just can't get off your phone, can you? Just like everyone else.
What do you mean?
Phones and social medias are making us lazy. They're keeping us from making genuine connections. And honestly, you're gonna make yourself a slave if you're not using your phone carefully.
Well, actually, I just took a class on this. CMNS 253 with Dr. Matvienko. So I have proof that says otherwise. Okay, we need to take a walk. First of all, technology doesn't make us lazy. It's really efficient and it saves us a lot of time. Time that we can use to do a lot of more important things. Instead of hunting down library books for days in the library to get a quote for your essay, you can just do a simple keyword search on the library catalog and have millions of journals in an instant. And then from that, you can download it on your phone. So not only do we have unlimited access to information from all around the world, but it's so portable. I download all of my school readings onto my tablet, and then I do all of my readings on the train. Really, it's amazing the type of technology that we have today. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, you don't want to have to be like this. And check this out, on Google Docs, I can work on a group project at the same time as my classmates.
That's pretty cool, and I guess it's pretty useful.
Oh, hey! It looks like Abby wants to video chat with me. Hey, Abby!
Hi guys, how are you doing today?
I was just telling Karina over here about how technology doesn't actually make us lazy and how it saves us so much time.
It's true.
Okay, I'll give you that. But it's still impossible to make genuine connections with people online. I think people need to stop burying their noses in their phones, meet in person, and talk face to face.
This still... Abby, can you help me?
Chelsea, you know that technological determinism is my favorite thing to unpack. Despite the popular opinion of a lot of technological determinists, humans are actually more connected than ever. Globalization is so tightly woven into our everyday lives, we barely even notice it. More than ever before, our world has political, economic, and social ties through social media and our cell phones. One incredible example, the amazing awareness that the public shares, so that when huge moments in history happen, we know about it. For example, many people our age are finally turning voting age. And I know a large concern of you and I and our friends is environmental issues. With the capability of cell phones, we can be anywhere, anytime, and get information from nearly anyone. Of course, I can look at my chosen party's policies on their website and how they plan to make my city greener. But I can also listen to podcasts from other countries about how those people's representatives in the government have supported their dreams of being eco-friendly, or maybe how they've disappointed them. This is an incredible kind of connection, and as voters, I believe all of this context, both local and international, is essential to making informed decisions about the person we're going to want representing us in government. Unfortunately, there are some downsides to this kind of globalized connection. With this increased awareness of politics at home, more than ever, the world is watching what happens internationally. As Twitter becomes a political platform, it proves that while our phones can leave us seeing eye to eye, it can also lead to different kinds of connection. For example, look at these tweets between President Trump and the leader of North Korea, Kim Jong-un. It definitely gives us some context about all the sides to the connection that we face with globalization.
Okay, so I guess what you're saying is we're actually pretty connected. So we have a lot of information not just from our local newspaper, but also from around the world.
That's exactly right.
Thanks for helping out, Abby.
No problem.
Bye!
Hey girls, what are you guys talking about?
Hey! Chelsea's trying to convince me that technology is not controlling our lives. But here's what I still don't get. What about big tech companies that are profiting off their users? That's not fair.
As right as you may be in your thinking, you're completely ignoring the crucial aspects of social media and the effect it has in terms of the people who are being oppressed and exploited by those who are in positions of power in the state. Facebook and Twitter gave campaigns like Black Lives Matter and Me Too a global platform. Facebook also proved to be absolutely a key factor in the Syrian civil war, proving to be a tool through which organizers of protests were able to reach and coordinate with hundreds and thousands of people through Facebook groups. And as tragic as it may be, Facebook gave the oppressed a platform to stand up and voice their opinions against the autocratic regime.
Okay, so I guess you guys all made a point that technology does not make us lazy, instead it helps our lives easier. I just never thought about those before. But now I see that our phones and the technology we use through them are incredibly beneficial to our ability to connect globally and take power into our own hands.
Glad you learned something today.